How's it going, everybody? So we're here, and you may be wondering why we haven't posted it in such a long time, but you know, life, sorry. Kind of Carter is in front of the camera.
Hello, I'm behind the camera, Rodney.
Dope. You may be wondering what the things are wandering around. They don't look Kiko, do they? Because they're not Kiko.
Those two are Kikos. That's a Kiko way over there. These two are boars.
So, you may wonder, why'd you get boars? You have Kikos. Well, we love to make the cross of Bordeaux's on Kiko Bucks. It's great growth, great colors, great body, conformation, just way thicker kids in general. And with the Kiko's smaller birth weights, it should be way easier on the kitten. So here we have the dapple and the red.
Now, honestly, first thing you're probably going to be able to easily notice of the babies if... Alright, come over here, look at this guy out of the shadows. He's a nice silver, has patches of whites, browns, and has some black lines on him.
Yes,
he honestly has some really good colors.
Really well.
This has waddles.
Nice neat chest. He's very thick. He's very wide in the back.
And look at this go. These two together could create honestly endless colors. First of all, they could create waddled half of them, and the babies could be tall, lengthy, and really well built in general and support meat growth and have higher rate of gains. Now, when you
eat weed, we just don't want them trying to eat the puppies.
So,
What is this?
is it a stick?
No, it's a piece of metal.
Oh.
So we have decided to get these two for that. Well, so this is unregistered Doelings, so she will not be she will probably not be shown, but the red doe will not be shown. Come on! I'm glad you're eating weeds.
But we can also show the kids that if we breed them with Kiko and a boar cross class, which is really popular, and Kiko should really help with. Okay, yeah. These two are bottle fed, so they should walk with people. Yeah.
Come on.
They're kind of like dogs.
Come on.
That one's like a dog.
Oh, you happy dog.
Oh, that one's not so much. Hi, doggy.
So, this is Apple Dapple.
Let's just talk about, that's a horrible name first of all.
Whatever. So then, this doe, she's very tall, very lengthy. She's very pretty, as you can see.
And friendly.
But on her hoof here, Rodney, if you show them that, it looks terrible. But let me explain. When we bought her from some great breeders, she was born with a problem, so hair will not grow there. It's not a genetic thing, it doesn't hurt her, and it's not a huge problem. She just has a patch of her fur missing. And she's just going to be a production doe. Because with all the colors and all of the beefiness and bigness, and she's trying to say hi to Blue. Look at Blue. And the reason we have the two Doelings out and him out, he is not old enough to drive, to be trying to breed.
And neither are they.
Were born in March, and it's currently what, June? The middle of June.
It's like
so
it's the 26th of June.
So they're pretty big, but they're not old enough to cycle or anything. So that's what they're out. And
come here, sweetie. We might think she's a little blind because she really does not care. So she probably isn't, but that's just what we think. Or she's just dumb.
Yeah. Boar goats we found, they aren't very good with eating grass. So when we got these two, they were grain 3 times a day. We grain once, and it's kind of a small portion, so they were not happy. They still will sometimes yell, and they're just now starting to eat grass. So when we would let them out, they wouldn't do a lot. And they're also in quarantine, but all they do is sniff on him, and he's separated from the whole herd right now, except for his two brothers. They basically are.
Yeah.
But so there's Thor.
And
Big old
Blue. The Blue is unrelated. Gru, who is currently inside munching on some hay, is 3/4 related to him because Thor's mother is
Thor's half sister.
Is his mother.
So Thor's half sister kidded Gru.
And this is Blue. He's lovely. Not really. He smells bad.
He smells bad
Already.
So they're trying to go into the barn.
Because they want grain again.
We're barn was pretty quiet, and our last boar they were pretty loud.
Let me just give you like a brief rundown on boars. When boar people talk about their boars, they're gonna say, yeah, this one died doing this. The mom died giving birth, and also everything is really just not that good. So just these two, the two boar goats we have right now that Carter's trying to shove out of a barn, their moms died giving birth to.
If you back up, they probably
one died giving birth, and the other one died because they couldn't do it. And you know what? His mom right there, his mom, absolute champ. Every year gives us big old babies, no problems. And some boars will do that. But most boar people, you're going to be hearing, yeah, this one died doing this, that one died doing that. That's not a big deal. That's what boar people do. That's how boars are. With Kikos, they actually have buck tests to where you can show to see if your buck is good enough. Or they'll just turn them out in a big old lot in a field and not do anything with them. So it'll test their parasites, how good they are on forage, and just their overall hardiness. Boars don't have that. So basically the biggest fast animal you can get is going to work. But the best thing for these two breeds is that they're so different, yet they're so similar. So breed, very different. But they're really similar in their body structures and tones. Because look at these two right here. I mean, they kind of want to fight each other. But they're both big, beefy animals. And they both can produce some big old kids. I'm shaking a tree right now to get their attention over here. They like trees. He does at least. There you go. There's a tree.
It's like a pig.
Also, it's fun to make them jump. There you go. Also, with boars, they're also a lot more dependent and kind of act like babies. So they'll be screaming at you a lot more than normally what Kikos do. I mean, those guys scream at us just because they want to scream and they're hungry and they see us. But boars do it, it's a lot louder and a lot worse.
Yeah. So with him too, he's also very thick, very wide, very girthy for Kiko. We just love his gait and everything about him. Cause look at him, Rodney. You have a good angle on him?
I got a good angle on his butt.
All right, that's awesome.
Looks like he's gonna go back out to pasture. Hopefully not, cause
his mom and his sisters right there.
And cousins and everything in between. But yeah, he is a good-sized, beefy boy who can definitely bring a lot to any table if you're breeding with any other breeds, including Kiko itself.
You square off with the chicken. he has no clue what's going on.
Possibly.
So, and she has no clue what's going on too. Alright, Thor.
Also, you can just tell the horn difference. Obviously, bucks are going to have bigger horns. But boars traditionally just have some small curved back horns. Even the bucks, I mean, they'll be pretty big. But compared to Kikos, they're really nothing. So when you breed boars and Kikos, you can get a lot of different things. Now, we have bred before with different ones. We have bred Thor's father to a couple boars. And the babies were, first of all, we bred a classic boar to him. And the baby was pure red. And we bred
wattles.
Yeah, with wattles. And we bred another doe, traditional. Looked kind of like her, just no dapple. And there was whites, reds, and browns, because the dad was brown. And he's getting a little funny. Oh no. We don't want you. We don't want you doing that yet, bud.
Yeah. So he can stay and sniff, but he is a very tall buckling because he's about 6 months old and he's pretty thick. I'm not gonna lie. Very happy with his growth and weight of gain, even though he is our second. How should I weigh this? He's the second biggest of this kidding, behind Gru.
Now he is a single, but that shouldn't affect his breeding skills and abilities, because the mother has produced twins before for us, and the babies were very similar to him, so they really should not be a problem in growth.
And he is full Kiko.
Yes.
But he looks really, really cool.
He almost looks partially Spanish with the black in him. But he has a nice body tone, well built, and if you just go along his back line, you're just gonna feel all the muscle he has.
Thickness.
You can feel along his hindquarters and ham. I don't know if they see ham and goats, but that's what I'm gonna say, because that's what I know. So he feels really well and muscular.
And he's very, very thick.
He has a very deep chest, as you can kind of tell. And also a plus of this is that he has some wattles on him too, which is nice.
Some jewelry.
Yeah.
Some bling. And then his horns are also pretty cool too, but we don't go for looks, but looks is a bonus when you sell.
Because if you're going to a sub barn, the little girl might say, "Daddy, get me that one. It looks pretty." Because look at that. I thought that thing was pretty. I was attracted to the colors of this one. I mean, obviously, I love the size of it too. And also, the difference in boars and Kiko's is that boars originated in New Zealand. Oh, no. Yeah, boars from Africa. Kiko's are from New Zealand. So boars, it's hot, you know, it's muggy. You don't want on a winter coat. So they got just this short hair that doesn't really do anything for them. I mean, Thor, he has some nice scruff.
Coarse, thick hair. But he's also a buck.
Yeah, so Doelings have that too. The does have that too. Chickens have feathers, as we all know. Not a whole lot of difference in that. But the big thing is that they're so different, they can be so good together. There's so many cool possibilities.
Yep. So this is just a brief look at some of our goats. And we'll give you a full rundown to tomorrow. Here comes one of the does now from exploring the chicken barn. So, thanks for watching. Saying see you later from Carter.
And later from Rodney.